Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Kristen Deborah Hedgeworth. We exist to help people overcome addiction or even encourage people who have loved ones who are overcoming addiction. Get them here. Please subscribe to it. This month we're going to be talking about transformation. I love it when people focus on our child who has a disability and they tell me how amazing she is, because it gives me a chance to say, yeah, she has had a lot to overcome, but this is how she did it. It's not how we did it. It's not how her teachers did it. It really took some determination on her part. And this week I was thinking about when she was 5 years old, she goes to kindergarten and she sees kids with jump ropes and they're jumping. I think they were doing double dutch. She wanted to jump rope. And so she came home and she said, jump, jump, jump rope. And so I talked to her teachers. We developed a plan. We're going to practice every night. And we were her biggest cheerleaders. So I'm on the back porch, every night, or Chris is, and we're just saying, good job, you can do this. Never once could she get her arms and the rope and her feet and that jump all at that synced moment to jump over that rope. I mean, after a while, we're like, she's probably not going to do it. It's like tying shoes. Let's just get Velcro, that kind of thing. Like, hey, listen, we tried this and it's not going to happen. But Tabitha, her biggest blessing that we see in her, she is super determined, and she still stayed out there even without me. Yay, good job, you're trying, you're almost there. Without all of that, she still would be out there for a long time every day after school, almost every day after school, and she would try her best to get her feet in alignment and her jump just right to jump that rope. The day that she did, it was the third school year in a row that she tried when it finally happened. It didn't happen in a month. It didn't happen in 2 months. It actually didn't happen when everybody was cheering her on. She was doing it even though nobody was looking, because her eyes were not really on getting her feet to do that. I think she saw herself jumping in her head. Her eyes were on her goal. And the end result was that she was going to get to go to school, and she was going to get to take her rope, and she was going to jump with all the other little girls. And I just think so many times, gosh, I want to do something, but I know that I'm probably going to fudge on it, or, whatever. If I want to lose a few pounds, I'm going to tell everybody in the world so that they can be encouraging me and I can be accountable. But what do I do if nobody's looking? But I found in my life as a Christian, if my eyes are on my goal, then all the things in between, then they're not as difficult. And it's pretty neat, because what happened was Tabitha gained strength in her legs. She gained an idea of what perseverance felt like. And then in the end, she actually enjoyed that jumping more than if she had on the first or second try. And I want my life to resemble that. It takes me putting forth some effort, but that's not really where the transformation happens, as long as we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But God is the one that gives us strength. He gives us a determined spirit, or perseverance, or endurance. But the end result is that we get to enjoy what happens through the transformation and on the other side of transformation. If you're watching this and you're struggling and it's really hard, I promise you, I've been there and I know it's on the other side. There really is freedom. It's more than just quitting the drug or alcohol or behavior or, whatever. There's more to it than that. There is hope. That's why we say it's hope for families overcoming addiction, because it's not just getting clean for your family, trying to overcome your addiction and be clean. It's hope for the freedom that you'll experience. I want you to know that the struggle is real and you just have to keep standing. Sometimes God doesn't want us to be rock stars. He just wants us to be His. He wants us to stand. So keep pushing forward. Keep waking up each day. And if you make a mistake, I love to quote my friend Liz Mitchell on this: fairly consistent consistency. So I add to that, and it's fairly consistent consistency builds momentum. And then when you get some momentum going, then it's not as easy to stumble and fall when it feels good. You've got some momentum going, and there is hope. I want you to remember that.